Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to Cemetary Mary. Last time we found out somebody had weed in the cemetery. I'm pretty sure it's weed. And then I think we knocked ourselves out. Anyway, where the heck are we? You're on my boat. Thank you. So helpful. I already got dibs on being captain, by the way. Guess you're going on an adventure with me. Huh? Where are we going? I know. That's what makes it an adventure. Oh, sounds fun, but I was just with my friends, wasn't I? I was so confused. Where was I? And who was this girl? And are my eyes okay? Yeah, but we're friends too, right? Are we? I'm sorry. Guess I remember you. Oh yeah, you do. Come on. Just because I'm a kid doesn't mean I'm stupid. You're always here. I am? Am I? Yeah. You have to give me flowers, like, all the time. Hmm? Oh, thanks, by the way. I think that's kind of overdue. Thanks. For the flowers, dummy. Mom always told me to say please and thank you, especially when someone does something nice for you. And I think he'd want me to say thanks, too. So, maybe. Could I please have a teddy bear next time? Huh? Flowers are pretty and all, but I really want a new teddy bear. And I think you'd choose a great one. Oh, and I think you would choose a really great one, especially with your taste of flowers and stuff. So, could you please put the cherry on top and everything? But I'm sorry, please slow down. Still a little confused. How'd I get here? Who are you? Oh, I can answer that one. I'm Sunny. Hi, Sunny. Some people here started calling me Sunshine, though. Where's here? Wait. Sunny. Sunny day. Yeah. But Sunny is... Oh, right. I'm Mary, by the way. Nice to meet you. So, that teddy bear? Yes, I can bring you one. I'll add it to my shopping list, so I can bring it next time I come around. But in order to do that, I'll have to find my friends again. Maybe we'll find them on an adventure. Yes, maybe, but... Am I dreaming? I must be right. But this doesn't feel like a dream. It's Sunny. What's the matter? That was nothing, I'm just trying to make sense of it all. Okay. But take it easy. You'll give yourself a headache if you think too hard. Haha. Yeah, I suppose I might. Do you hear that? Hear what? Mary! Huh? Oh, thank fuck. Are you okay? Yeah, Ow, no. What happened? Fell back on one of the headstones. You're all cold. Scared the shit out of me. I was gonna bring you to the hospital or something if you didn't wake up soon. Oh. What about your friends? They left. Don't worry about it. Oh. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. I said don't worry about it. We won't hang out here anymore, okay? So just drop it. Promise you lunch today. Let's go. Come and help me stand up. And once it was confirmed that I could stand with no problem, he began to make his way to the exit. I had to check something first. Looked over the headstone that I supposedly knocked myself out on. Name engraved on it. Sunny day. That's what I just experienced. Really a dream. But of all the dreams I could have had, I thought back to the book I read. How to talk to ghosts. Maybe, just maybe, I'd have to try to see it again for myself. But maybe it really was. Mary, come on. I'm coming. I really made my way to Croven's side, and we quickly went to lunch that day. Neither of us really said much. Felt bad. I knew Croven and I didn't grow up completely the same. But I had no idea the kind of friends he made were people like this either. He'd always hang around people who acted like this. I don't know how to feel. The Croven that I saw around those people isn't the Croven I'm used to. Who's the Croven I know? Is he just a ghost too? No, I shouldn't think like that. I just don't want to think about it at all. We kinda went home together after that. I don't know why. It was just like, neither of us wanted to just go on with our day afterward. So even though we weren't talking, we both went home together. We stayed in separate rooms for the rest of the day. Just did our own thing. Neither of us felt like talking about it. Dinner was quiet. And I think the only thing I heard him say that evening was good night as I retired to my room. If only I was really going to bed then. Hello again. You're still here, right? Of course I am. Is everything okay? Yes. On my side, at least. Is everything okay with you? No. Today was harder than normal. Why is that? It is just stressful, that's all. I don't really want to talk about it with you. I just wanted to be honest in my answer. I understand. I feel that you're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. Please take things easy on yourself. Positive, the last thing you need is more stress right now. It's funny you say that. Considering you're one of the things that worries me most. I see. I shouldn't worry you more than I have to, then. Good night, Mary. A day or two passed since then. I don't know what just happened, but I've been unable to stop thinking about my encounter with Sunny. It's just so bizarre to me. Out of anything, I could have jumped up. Unless, of course, I'd really spoken to a ghost that day. That couldn't have been possible, and yet. I thought back to the book I read. But I don't understand. I hadn't done anything special. I didn't recite any chant or practice any written method. Why would I suddenly be able to speak to a ghost? Maybe it was just a weird, coincidental dream, after all. I had to be sure. So I had to head back down to the cemetery during the morning. Even though I knew the general area where everyone was, I didn't really have an idea of who I was really looking for. I think you might be interesting. Decided, I sat myself down by the grave. And then I stretched myself to a laying position over the top of it. This felt weird, but I had to know. I shut my eyes and tried to think of nothing more than sleep, hoping that I could somehow fall asleep soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but I did. I woke to the sound of a graceful violin. It happened again. Like with Sunny, I woke up somewhere new. It's a theater, isn't it? It's like the shades of green. Never been to a place like this before. It felt like a dream, and yet not quite. It wasn't quite a dream, right? What is this place? Look around. I was in an old theater. The seats surrounding me seemed dusty, as if they hadn't been decided in for quite some time. No one here except for me. The violinist on the stage. I don't know if they noticed me here or not. At least they continue playing. Take a whiff. I took a deep inhale, trying to smell what I could. Everything smelled faintly of lilies. I couldn't see any flowers here at all, which in my opinion is a little sad. Such a lovely musician should at least receive a bouquet. Feel. I reached out and touched the chairs. Although I could see that they had a fabric covering, they felt like anything but. The dust does not come off on my hand. Does not come off onto my hands. The chairs themselves feel like dollhouse furniture, plastic-like, fake. Listen. The sound of the elegant violin reverberated through the theater. The violinist atop the stage continued to play, despite the fact that I was the only one here. It was beautiful to listen to. It felt as if I could sit in one of the chairs and listen for hours. But I knew I didn't have that kind of time. Still, what a shame to cut off such a performance so eagerly. I walked up to the stage, the musician's image becoming clearer to me as I did. They noticed me approaching, shifting their gaze onto me. They slowly stopped playing their violin. They placed it off to the side, expecting me to join them on the stage. So I did. I climbed up the short stairs that led onto the stage. The echoes creaked loudly in the huge room. The musician then gestured to an extra stool, hiding just behind the curtain. I grabbed it and placed it beside theirs. Lydian Walton. The one and only. It really is you. Well, I don't see anyone here. I don't see who else it would be. ghost? I don't know. Are you? Me? Why'd I be a ghost? You're speaking to me, aren't you? What brings you here, my dear? Well, sleep, I guess. Sleep? It's a bit silly, don't you think? Silly. Playing the violin to an empty theater. Oh, it's not empty. You're here after all. I suppose you have a point. We're getting off topic. I want to talk about... How is this possible? How should I know? I'm not the dead person expert here. Neither am I. Are you sure? You're the one always visiting us after all. You say you're more like us than them, if anything. Me? Visiting? But I've never been here before. Maybe once before, but that's it. Nonsense. You're always here. I'd even say you're here more often than you aren't. I understand. I'm sure you don't, little flower girl. I suppose all those petals that find their way upon my stage just happen to fall from the sky. I'll follow. Silly, silly, silly. You're always bringing flowers. Do you think we don't receive them? Wait, sorry. Are you telling me that when I bring flowers, they wind up here? Seems so. Then I must. Really, I'm talking to a dead person right now. Not very quick, are you, dear? That's alright. Sorry, it's very exciting to be actually talking to you. Yes, I used to get that a lot. Although normally in a different context. Wow, this is so... Wait. I'm a bit confused though. Lydia and you? Yes? What's just that? According to your tombstone and all. Yes, what about it? Wolf is correct. You shouldn't be this young. You look like you could be my age. How could that be? You died when you were in your 70s. That's true. Then, well... I guess I'm just having trouble understanding. Because you've seen... Well, you look very good for your age. Ha ha. Very funny. But no. Surely I died in my 70s. I just thought my looks better when I was younger. Can you blame me? I believe this was my prime. Wait, so you told me that you can... marry. Fucking Croven. Once again, I was ripped out of the strange world by the very familiar voice. Look at his face! Mars, what are you doing? Okay. Croven moved out of the way when I stood up on my own 2 feet, brushing the dirt off myself. Hello? Hi? No offense, but... Fuck were you doing? We have beds at home, you know. You have to sleep on the ground. You're not going narcoleptic on me, are you? No, something like that. I did it on purpose, actually. Why? Well, it's like... I don't know how else to say it, but... I think... Yeah? I think I can talk to ghosts. Don't laugh. I'm being serious. Yeah, no, I believe you. So, did just with the fun the ghost invite you over for tea, or... Croven. I really am being serious. I swear I'm not lying. If I believed you, I would. Hey, come on. You're not gonna be like that. If you're serious, then I believe you. But, sleeping outside is kinda... a little fucking dangerous, yeah? So maybe, like, don't that. Especially all by yourself. Oh, right. Well. Yo, Croven! Croven and I turned our heads to look toward the cemetery gates. Theodore and Zapara were on the other side. Theodore was waving us over, hand high in the air. Zapara, with her hands gripped tightly on the bars of the gate. He was bouncing up and down, as if he was trying to get Croven's attention. As if we couldn't already see them. Croven turned around and walked over to the gate to talk to them, but they still didn't step inside. I followed behind, at a distance. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Us, what about yourself? I'm always where I'm supposed to be. What you doing here anyway? I thought we weren't allowed in here anymore. Yeah. But I saw Mars sleeping here, so I had to wake her up. Asleep. She's fucking narcoleptic or something? Nah. At least, pretty sure she's not. She just thinks she can talk to ghosts, that's all. You kidding? Hey, don't laugh so loud. You should show us then. I wanna see it. Oh no, let's see it. Yo, Mars. Coven called out to you. You wanna show the boys how you could do it? Huh? Show us you can talk to ghosts. We were gonna go to a haunted place anyway. Haunted? Yeah. We're just gonna dig around, maybe pick up a Ouija board on the way there. But if you could talk to ghosts, then that's just good, right? Oh, come. Really? Yeah. Maybe it'll be fun. Whoop whoop! Come on, let's go. Followed Coven and friends out of the cemetery. I wasn't even sure where we were going. I felt as though I couldn't decline their invitation. Especially since things didn't end that great with us last time. I don't want to leave a bad impression. But it was fine. I assured that if I just stayed close to Coven, I'd probably be okay. I followed close behind as they walked, talking amongst themselves. I wasn't really tuned into their conversation, too busy caught up in my own thoughts. And after walking a while, we entered a much different part of the city. The city was more suburban than anything else. There were actual houses. The kind with lawns and stuff, and not just apartments. They weren't anything too special, just standard houses. I guess the house is worth it if you really value privacy. But these areas of town always felt so out of place. And since there were only houses here, no shops or anything like that, I felt like a trespasser entering this neighborhood. Even if all we were doing was walking around. Like I said I would, I stayed close to Coven. I made a note of the house that we were approaching, and stopped in front of. Here she is. This house. It's a bit bigger and nicer than the others on the road. Had not been for the state of disrepair that I was in. Look at the cracks in the windows, all the way to the sidewalk. Not to mention all the tall, unruly grass that probably hadn't been cut in ages. It looked like there was probably some sort of gate or fence at one point, but not anymore. There was nothing stopping us from waltzing right up to the front door. This house is haunted. We'll just look at it. Did someone die here? Hell if I know. Then how could you be sure it's haunted? Would it being haunted imply there's ghosts here? Come on, no bickering, you're wasting time. Let's just go in already. We walked up to the front door. Everyone was able to open it with no resistance at all. As soon as the door was open, an awful stench flooded out from the inside of the house. How long has this place been abandoned for? We stepped into the house, and through an archway that led us to what looked like the living room. It was in shambles, to say the least. I coughed out a few steps inside. Felt hard to breathe, as if there was so much dirt in the air to really breathe properly. It was all very gross. Yeah. Didn't realize how fucking moist this air would be. Haven't you been here before? Kinda. Doesn't matter. We're here, so go on. Do your thing. Oh, what? The ghost thing? Duh. It's kind of what we're all here for. Which means that we'd like to see you talk to ghosts, like you claim to be able to. Oh, right, well. I mean, isn't that easy? So far, I've only been able to do it when I'm asleep. And, well, you just woke me up a little while ago. Oh, come on. I'm sure you can do it. You have to at least try. We didn't drag you all the way out here for nothing. We don't even know this place is even haunted. It's just a waste to begin with. Well, there's only one way to check that then, isn't there? Still, like I said, I just woke up, you know. I know I'm usually pretty good, at just falling asleep wherever. I don't think I can fall back asleep this quickly after waking up. Groven keeps singing you a lullaby. Fuck no. You do it. Aw, Crow, you know my singing voice isn't as angelic as yours. Morris, would you be able to fall asleep if I sing along? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Crowboy's gonna sing for us. Fuck you, it's not for you. I was even embarrassed. Get down on the couch. Try singing for you. Hell yeah, you will. I know what he asked of me. Everyone's already here. I don't want to let anyone down. So it's one hurt to try, right? I laid down onto the old couch and closed my eyes, hoping that it wouldn't break beneath my weight. Groven's friends began to giggle amongst themselves as Groven cleared his throat, ready himself to sing to me. I must admit, I almost giggled when I heard him start to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm not sure I would describe his voice as angelic. It was actually pretty nice to listen to. All the songs he usually sang along to are loud punk ones, so it was a nice change of pace. Despite how dank the air was and how itchy the sofa felt, I actually did end up finding myself drifting off to sleep. Why are we in a bathtub? No! Suddenly I was awake. Oh god. I don't like that you woke up in the bathtub. Something about it's really bad. It was in the bathroom of the old house. Did it work? It was in the same realm as the ghost again. And maybe. I think this house really was haunted after all. Hello? Called out into the house. No response. Guess I better look around then. I got up from the tub, careful not to slip on the way out. I exited the bathroom and into the hallway. Looking down, the house seemed a lot bigger on the inside. The house seemed big enough on the outside already. Who didn't get lost as I started to look around? The hallways were long and almost a bit disorienting. I had no idea what floor I was on, or where the staircase was, or any idea how to get back to the entrance. But if I was here right now, surely there was someone's ghost I could talk to, right? I'll find my way around. But where should I look for them? Window. I went out the window, tried to get a better gathering of where I was. Besides, it was probable that the ghost would be standing outside too, maybe in the garden or something. I rubbed the dust off the window, coughing a bit as it came off and into the air. I cut my hands to the glass appeared outside. It was still pretty hard to see, but it appeared as if I was at least on the second floor of the house. I didn't see anybody outside, though. Ghosty, where are you? Broken door. I noticed that there was a door that had been broken off its hinges. It was placed precariously in front of the doorway it belonged to, so that it still covered it, but wouldn't topple over. I walked over to it and grabbed the door with both hands, lifted it up, and then gently put it to the side, peered into the now open doorway. Little light from the windows leaked through, but it was enough to see with. It was an old It was an old metal frame, single bed at one end of the room, and an old desk in the other. Other than that, there wasn't much else. There was no ghost either. Put the door back in front of the doorway, the way I'd found it. The door with the crystal knob. I approached the door with the crystal knob on it. None of the other doors I had passed had something like this. I must have led to a special room. I grabbed the knob of the door. The crystal felt cool in my hands. I turned the knob, but the door wouldn't open. Tried again, but it still wouldn't open. I said just give up on it. Didn't want to force it open. Besides, if it was locked, it probably meant I wasn't supposed to be in there anyway. The cracked door. I approached the door with a large crack across the front. I went to reach for the knob. There was none. It was as if it had fallen off some time ago. I tried to push the door open, but it wouldn't budge. I leaned over and peered into the hole where the knob should be. Nothing. Or rather, it was too dark to see anything. Oh well. Ajar door. I looked toward the door at the end of the hall. It was slightly ajar. I walked over to it and opened it all the way. It was inside the room. It was a bookshelf with hardly any books. And a worn-down, cozy chair to sit and read them. But no ghost. It closed the door all the way this time and left it alone. I kept looking, but the place seemed completely empty. What was I going to do? Surely I'd be waking up soon. When I did, I'm sure the others would be expecting to hear what I had found. I'd just make up a story of the ghosts I met here. I mean, they wouldn't know the difference if I did, right? Seemed like they'd be my only option until... Footsteps! There was someone here after all. I heard them run away from my direction. Wait, come back. I followed them. The direction they ran to led me to a door. When I opened it, there was a staircase behind it, leading upward into what looked like an attic door. I have no other choice, but I'm saving anyway because I have concerns. Climb. Well, there was only one thing to do here. I climbed the stairs, opened the attic's sole door. Upon reaching the top, I was confronted by another open doorway. Light was looking through it. Was there a window up here? I walked closer, turned the corner, and then... Oh! 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 Well, she's dead. Yeah, they're dead. Take them down. I have to. Wherever they are. Took a step forward. Reached my hands up to... Boo. Someone backward and fell onto the floor. Ah, dude. That was so fucking funny. Oh my god. You see the look on your face right now. That was so good, dude. Sneeze. Uh-oh. I started to sob. Bawl. Quite loudly. And embarrassingly. Sapari tried to talk to me, but I was too wrapped up in my own tears. I heard heavy thumps and a faint, "Hey, what's going on?" Scoven and Theodore found their way up to the attic to meet us. When they saw me, both of them seemed shocked and upset. Quickly diverted their attention to Zabara. Hey, what the fuck happened? What the hell did you do to her, Zabara? It wasn't even anything. I just pretended to hang from the noose. Gave her a little spook when she got close. She's the one making a big deal out of it. Dude, what the fuck? Not cool, dude. That wasn't the prank we agreed upon, asshole. You can just do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, I do. Because I can. Ugh. She's fucking stupid. I didn't do anything that bad. Bullshit, you didn't do anything that bad. Too fucking far, Zach. Whatever. Don't worry to say I'm sorry. Is that all you want here? Leave me alone. Mary, wait. I ran out of the attic. In fact, I ran all the way out of the house. Kept running down the street until I got to more familiar areas of the city. Truth blew my vision, but I kept running. I think I was just being fueled by my emotions at this point. I was so... I didn't want to think of any of them. Enough was enough. It was so hard to be nice, to be polite, to be their friend. It's clear to me now that that could never happen. I could never be friends with people like that. People like... I think Kroven continues to be friends with them. No wonder he's been so mean to me lately. And as all of this going on in my head, I still kept running. And running and running and running. Until I bumped into somebody. Whoa, is everything alright? That voice. It's Reginald. You okay? Huh? Oh. Sorry, I'll get out of your way. Oh, wait just a minute now. You seem awfully worked up. What happened? No, it's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Look at you. You're a mess. Sorry. Probably wasn't the right word choice, but... Clearly very distressed. Would you like to talk about it? No, it's fine. Let's just go home. Mary. Would you like to come with me? Why? Well, it's actually on my way to a little place that calms me down. But I think you could use the trip there too. Oh no, it's okay. Please, you really don't have to worry. I'll be fine. I would feel a lot better if you came with me. Please? Alright, I'll come with. Visual gave me a soft smile after I said that. Thank you. Very much appreciate the company. Come, follow me. Even though he said follow me, Reginald grabbed me by the wrists and began to guide me down the sidewalk. I was a bit confused on the direction we were going, though. It's this way. I don't think there was much of anything on this road. It's a bit of a secret. But that's part of what I like about it. If it gets too popular, it'll ruin the very peaceful atmosphere they have. I think it's better if less people know. But I think I could trust you not to tell anyone about it. Alright. Keep walking with him, and eventually we reached a more desolate area of the city. There was no one walking the streets. All the windows, the buildings we started to pass were all dark. No one even had their lights on. There were no cars on the street either. It was strangely barren around here. What street are we on again? Are you sure we're going in the right direction? Yeah, no need to worry. Almost there. Okay. I don't trust it! I do not trust it. Then, at a certain point, Reginald stopped walking. He looked down and into a dark alley, and then walked into it. Well, aren't you coming? I feel pretty weird about walking down into the alley. With no one around. The street I'm unfamiliar with. But he's waiting for me. This is not good. No, leave. Give me the receipt events. I was going to say that I would be heading home instead. Reginald popped out of the alley once again and said, What are you waiting for? It's this way. He grabbed me by the wrist again and pulled me inside. Right to a door with a shiny and golden handle. It looked brand new against the ground of the alleyway. He raised his finger to his lips as if to say, shh. Then he opened the door. Oh my. It's like a coffee speakeasy. That's cool. It's a coffee place. And it was adorable. The string lights were hanging from the walls and ceiling. Calm music was playing throughout. And there were decorations of intricate tapestries, and an addition of some rugs to soften the hard concrete floor. There were very few people, and they hardly made any noise as they spoke. As if they were in a library and trying not to disturb anyone else. Not to mention the aroma. Even if I don't like coffee, the cake denied how pleasant the smell was. All of it together felt magical. See, I told you it was nice. This place seems so delightful. How did you discover it? That's a secret. Maybe I'll tell you one day. We stepped further into the building. Reginald closed the door behind us. Then I followed him to the counter and asked what I wanted. Oh, don't worry, I can pay for myself. No, please. I insist. Consider it to thank you for accompanying me. Are you really sure? Positive. Reginald ordered himself a coffee, and I asked for hot chocolate for myself. I felt a little silly ordering it, but the barista didn't seem to care at all. Even when I asked for marshmallows. After we got our drinks, Reginald and I plopped down on an empty couch in the building. You got a styrofoam cup. Paper, actually. And no worries, it's recyclable. I think the mugs they offer here are cute and better for the environment. But, well, how do I put it? I'm just particular to using the same things as other people, that's all. I believe they even allow you to bring your own mug, but it's a little silly, isn't it? To bring a mug from home. Because I would still need to wash it afterward. And I look absolutely absurd carrying a mug down the sidewalk. Haha. You've got a point there. Anyway, am I feeling any better? Oh, who? Me? Yeah, I guess so. I'm not crying anymore, so that's a good thing. I think. Thank you for bringing me here. No need to thank me. I'm just glad you're feeling better. But if it's okay to ask about now, what got you so upset in the first place? Well, I guess it's okay to talk about. Especially since you wouldn't know these people anyway. Where do I start, though? Well, I spent a lot of time with my kind of cousin, and recently met his other friends. I told Reginald all about what happened since I first met them. I don't know why. It's like I had to start with one thing. But then it led to all the other things, too. told them how intimidating they were when I met them, and about how they disrespected the cemetery, and about the incident that happened with them just today. Already, I was trying to block it from my memory. And Reginald listened, nodding along as I talked. Felt nice to have someone listen to me. And then I ran into you on the sidewalk. These people were dicks. Like off, Groven. And we're here, I guess. Except for going on like that. Haha. I just wasn't sure where to begin. Or end. Well, you apologize. I'm actually very happy you told me. It's not good to always let things weigh you. It's not good to always let things weigh on you. You know, Mary, I must admit, I'm not at all a violent person. But oh, how I wish I could teach those dolts a lesson right now. Where do they get off thinking that kind of behavior is alright? No, it's okay. I just won't hang around them anymore. But at least I tried, right? That's all you can do in this life. Try. But yes, don't worry about people like that. They clearly can't appreciate a good thing, even when it's right in front of them. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. It means a lot to me, too. Just then, I had received a text message. Took on my phone. Groven had messaged me. Mary, where'd you go? You're at the cemetery. Nice I didn't see you here. Are you looking for me? Actually, I found a way without responding to him. Oh, girl. Reginald, are you busy? No, not really. I'm planning to run a few errands, but it's nothing that needs my immediate attention. Why do you ask? Can I come along? You want to run errands with me? Yeah. I don't really feel like going home. At least not right now. Well, if you're certain, you're more than welcome to come along. I more than appreciate the company. Thank you again. I spent the rest of the day helping Reginald with his errands. It wasn't anything too big. Bought some stuff from the hardware store. I guess he needed for a bit of DIY car repair. Wrenches, screwdrivers, antifreeze, oils. Nothing too big to carry. I also helped him pick up a few groceries. He was running low on milk and eggs. But he picked up some strawberries too, since they go out of season. It wasn't anything too exciting. It was nice to be able to do something simple with him, and enjoy completing these simple tasks. He was someone who wasn't trying to trick me or make me cry. Before we knew it, it started to get dark. I told Reginald I ought to get going. Get home safely then, alright? Promised him I would. And then went to catch the next bus home. Well, at least my day wasn't completely bad. At least that's what I thought initially. So I made a home and opened the door to the cabin. Someone was waiting there for me. And he was not happy. He's so mad. I love his theme music. About fucking time you got home. Where the hell were you? You didn't answer any of my fucking texts. Of course I didn't. I'm mad at you. You're mad at me? I'm the one who's supposed to be mad here. Do you have any fucking idea what could have happened to you? It can't be any worse than what you and your friends did to me. No. Is that really what this is all about? Get the fuck over it, Mary. I just wanted to make fun of me. Seriously? It's not like I control... It's not like I can fucking control every little thing they do. You should know how they are by now. Besides, what they do is my fucking fault. And I don't know why the fuck you're getting so fucking mad at me. Because you let them do it. You never say anything. Maybe they'd stop if you didn't keep letting it happen. Hey, don't start turning this back on me. Maybe if you weren't such a sensitive crybaby, we wouldn't be having this problem. Family divided. Making fun of me again. Don't make fun of me again. You have anything better to do? Give me a goddamn break. You know, maybe that's why you're so mean to me lately. Come again? What's that supposed to mean? You're such awful people. I wonder if you become such a bad person. Oh, Mary, no. Oh, really now? That's how you feel. That's not what I meant. Yeah, that's definitely how I feel. I don't know what point you stopped. But you definitely aren't a good person anymore. I don't know who this person is. The Croven I know would never be so cruel. The Croven you know ain't that rich. Let me tell you something. Croven you know died with the other fucking Corvuzans? Croven. Can't say that. So fucking over this already. If you really hate me that much, why are you still here? Can't believe this shit. There's only one option. Didn't mean any of it, I'm sorry. Maybe I should just leave. That's how you feel. Maybe you should. Take all your stupid fucking baggage with you. Corbin stormed off after that. Went the other way, marched upstairs. Felt like crying all over again. But I think he was up all my tears for the day. I'm going to text the number again. Because, well, it's what I always do before I go to bed. I opened the phone, I was surprised to see I had a few messages from someone else. It was Twyla. I hadn't really seen her since the night at the club. Hey, Mary. I know it's late, so don't blame me if you're already in bed. But I figured I'd ask you anyway. It's not overly time sensitive. I'm going to be at the library tomorrow. Looking for anything I can find that might help with our town's little problem. I figured you could come and help me research if you're up for it. Yeah, I can come help. I think that's a really great idea. We should be there first thing tomorrow. Oh no, if we'll be there that early. But I'll be sure to see you there. I agreed to meet with Twyla. Maybe part of me did it in spite of Croven, but be a nice distraction, I think. A distraction from all the bad stuff that happened today. I won't have to think about it tomorrow. When I got up the next morning, I hurried myself out of the house. I wasn't even sure if Croven was still home. But I wasn't going to stick around long enough to find out. I went to the library as quickly as I could that morning. And though Twyla said she wasn't going to be around so early, she was still there when I arrived. Twyla, you're already here. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm here. I thought you said you wouldn't be here so early. I don't think it's super early. But that's not the point. You're gonna help me with research, right? Oh, yes, of course. Just tell me what I need to do. We need you to fetch some books for me. Rather hand me a list of books you needed. I worked in the library before, so I know they're here. I just need you to pick up a few for starters. Alright, I can do that. Yeah, I sure hope so. I took Twyla's list and began to grab the books for her. There are a few psychology books, but also some filled with, like, periodicals? Is that how you would describe it? I don't know. What I do know is that if I keep carrying so many books at once, I'd topple over. It's happened before. I began to hand them over to Twyla. She seemed very focused as she took the books from me. Sometimes when I hand her a book, she'd slide one over to me with the pages open. I would close it and go return it to the proper shelf. It was only after a few books that I realized she was probably anticipating I read the passages she had opened to. Oh well. I just continued fetching her books and shoving them back absent-mindedly. It seemed like the best thing for me to do, to be able to help. I doubt I would understand the information as well as she did. I am not the brightest at times. You're distracted. Am I? You certainly seem a bit out of it. Is everything alright? Well, I had a fight with my friend last night. We haven't made up. I see. Well, that's not gonna help us here. If you want help, you're gonna have to pull yourself together. You know the issue we're dealing with is much more serious than whatever dumb fight you and your friend had, right? I guess. Yeah, sorry. Are you gonna be like this the whole time? I don't know. You can leave. Are you sure? I thought you need my help. Clearly, you aren't going to be any help to me like this. Oh, don't take it so harshly. Do you a favor, if anything. I'll call you up again next time I need you for something. Just remember not to forget all about this, okay? Okay. So I couldn't be of more help. It's fine. See you later. See you. I left the rest of the books on the table for her and headed out of the library. I wasn't much help at all, was I? You guys are too busy thinking about... Dude, what the fuck? Groven? What the fuck were you doing in there with her? Didn't I already tell you to stay away from her? What, did you just, like, not listen? Or not care? You're trying to piss me off at this point, aren't you? I'm trying to help her with something. It's not that it's any of your business in the first place. Excuse me? That girl is definitely my business. Especially when she's talking to you. What's so bad about her? You just tell me to do something and not explain why. Why not? You don't trust me anymore, huh? I guess it's just slow. Let me tell you this then. Either you stay the fuck away from her, or you stay the fuck away from me. Probably stomped past me after that. He didn't apologize when his shoulder bumped into mine. He just kept walking. I hope that, wherever he was going, he wasn't home. That was the only place I wanted to be right now. What if it seemed like he would prefer I not be there anymore? I want to ask you something. You always do, don't you? Please. Apologies, it wasn't meant to appear sarcastic. Go on. Do you know who I'm with? How do you mean? Like, do you know about the other people connected to me? And if you do, are you coming for them too? Please? Yes. Wait. Yes to which question? I'm sorry. I have to go. Good night. I hate this man! Hate! Days passed, as days often do. Things at the house have been incredibly tense. Can't even recall the last time I physically spoke to Groven. Maybe it was the day at the library. Oh no. I really don't remember. It's not like I don't want to see him at all. We do see each other, we don't talk. It's really awkward. Sometimes, when we find ourselves in the same room, one or both of us will just leave. We don't say good morning or good night. If I see him on the street, he looks away. I wish things weren't like this. I just really want things to go back to normal. Back before. I want things to be better. I want to apologize. I should, shouldn't I? I know Groven has been having a hard time lately. I'm sure I haven't been making things much easier for him. It's partly my fault anyways. His friends don't have to be my friends too. And even if he wanted me to get along with them. I should have stepped away when I realized I wasn't going to work. Try to tell him that sometime soon. When I know how and when to properly say it. Then in the living room for the remainder of the day. It isn't until dinner time, that is. The fire was on and I was reading. But I knew I'd have to start cooking sometime soon. Then, hear Groven coming through the front door. So I'm not feeling comfortable just being in the same room as him. I have to move to the next room. When? Oh. Hug. Huh? Mary. You know I love you, right? Like even when I'm mad or yell. I promise I don't mean it. I really, really, really don't mean it. Yeah, I know. I love you too. You're okay. No. Theodore died. No! Theodore, no! Oh, Crow. Turn around to hug Crow properly this time. I didn't ask him what had happened. He didn't seem to be in the mood to talk about it. And I don't think I was either. I helped him prepare the service. Or perhaps more apt to say I prepared the service because he asked me to. He's so passionate about it. He told me. So I know you'll make sure he has the best one. It was just... I don't know if passion is the right word. I hope it was a nice service. I'd like to think that it was. I did try my best to pull it all together after all. I got lots of flowers and a nice spot for him to rest. Croven was responsible for inviting everyone. But everyone wasn't a lot of people. I wasn't sure if it was because no one wanted to attend, or if it was because Theo only had this many friends. I looked around. Zapara wasn't here. Eventually, everyone began to leave. But again, everyone wasn't that many people. Before I knew it, it was just me, Croven, and Theo. Ruthlessly, Croven sat beside Theo's freshly dug grave. I did the same. Normally, I enjoy funerals. Perhaps it's better to say, I appreciate them for what they are. But this one was hard to appreciate. I couldn't find a trace of pleasantness in it. Not even a little bit. I just felt sad. Croven? Is there anything more I can do? You've done enough. Right. Croven? I don't want to upset you. But if it's okay, I want to try talking to him. Mary. This isn't the time for that ridiculous shit. I'm being serious. I promise you that it'll work. And I've never been bad on my promises before, have I? Please just give me a chance. Fine. You're so insistent then. Go ahead. But when you wake up, I want you to tell me something only Theo would know. Because if you can't, I really don't want to hear about this ever again. I understand. But I won't let you down. I lay down on top of Theodore's grave. I could see Croven wince as I did. Hopefully it would be over with quickly. Hopefully Theo would be in the mood to talk to me. Nothing? Look around. It's completely dark. Can't see a thing. Take a whiff. It smells like... ugh. Something smoky. I feel like I'm laying on something. But I'm laying down on the ground, right? It feels weird though. Can't really describe it. Listen. It sounds like faint static. But if I don't focus on it, it's like it disappears. Call out. Hello? Is anyone there? I don't understand. Why can't I see anything? For the times things start to go wrong. Well, maybe it'd help if you took the lampshade off your head. You're... Theo! Hey, Dollface. Long time no see. Oh, his things change. Oh no. Theo, I'm glad to see that you're alright. You sure that's the word you want to use? I won't. I suppose you're right. Still, it seems like you're okay. Whatever this is. Where is this? This? This is where me and Zapara live. At least, it used to be, back when I was alive, with you all. Oh, you live here. Hey now. I know it ain't the prettiest, but it gets the job done. I suppose so. Just start cycling, because I ran out. Everything's always great. Oh. You have a pretty good understanding of that. Seemed the most logical conclusion to me. Close your eyes and go black. You wake up somewhere completely different. Not really a lot of ways you can go from that. Oh, well, you're here. I just want to say I'm sorry. I kind of figured the whole ghost talking thing of yours was a bunch of bullshit. But I can admit when I'm proven wrong. No, that's okay. I mean, I think I'm more sorry for you in this situation. what happened before this? Before? It goes like this. Crow was having a rough time. Wanted to talk about you. You want to talk about me? Yeah. But I'll come back to that later. So he reached out to me and Zep. Wanted to talk about it over drinks and all. Of course we accepted. So we spent the night out with him. Sitting at the bar, whatever. Maybe like an hour or so into drinks, started feeling like not too hot. I leave to use the bathroom. Start fucking vomiting as soon as I'm in the stall. I come out, feeling all woozy. Zep and Crow try to help me. No word and shit. Next thing I know, I'm crashing out in the middle of a pool table that was still in the middle of a game. Then I'm here. You're here. Hope because Crow wanted to talk about me. Is that a fork in the electrical socket? Girl. Bunch of stupid. Hey. If I hadn't been such a problem for him, then you wouldn't have wound up here. Hey. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Didn't mean for it to come out that way. What I'm trying to say is... I'm sure I would have drunken myself to death eventually, anyways. So don't worry about it. That night didn't kill me. The stick in my hand would still make sure it was coming. I still... Listen. I wanted you to know that Crowan only wanted to talk about you because he cares so much. I know things haven't been the best with you two lately. There are lots of things you don't know. So it's been real hard on him too. What don't I know? Listen, I may be dead. But there's still things Crowan would kill me over if I told you about. I know you and I aren't the closest two people in the world or anything. But trust me when I say, it's gonna be alright. I guess I'll have to. So, how long are you staying here for anyways? Oh, I'm not sure actually. I could wake up any minute now that I think about it. Which reminds me. I promised Crowan that when I wake up, I'd tell him something that only you would know. As proof that I talked to you. So, do you have something you could tell me? Yeah, I got a few stories about Crow and I. Pick your poison. Sleepover, spiral staircase, or orange? You know what? We're gonna find out about this next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you later.